Hi everyone, Emma here, and I'm so glad you're joining us today.
And I'm John. Imagine this. You're in a new city. You need to get somewhere, but you don't have a car. What do?
Maybe you need to find the bus stop or know what time the next train leaves. It can be tricky, right?
It definitely can. But don't worry, we're here to help you navigate it.
Welcome to the English Speaking School podcast. We are so happy to have you with us.
Today, we're talking all about using public transportation, buses, trains, and subways.
Yes, we'll learn important English phrases. You will learn how to ask about bus times, train tickets, and how much it all costs.
These phrases are super useful when you travel. We'll make it easy and fun for you to learn.
Exactly. And sometimes using public transport feels like a mini challenge, right? Like finding the right platform or asking the driver if a bus goes to a certain place.
It really can. For example, a common phrase you might need is, "Does this bus go to the city center?" Or, "What's the next train to London?" These are quick, important questions.
If you enjoy tackling challenges like that, or just want to feel more confident when you travel, then make sure to subscribe to our podcast.
Yes, hit that subscribe button. You'll get more useful episodes like this one, helping you learn practical English for real-life situations. We're on all major podcast platforms. All right, let's get right into our first tool for mastering public transport. It's all about knowing when things happen.
That's right, John. Our first tool focuses on asking about schedules. You need to know what time does the bus leave, or when is the next train. The word leave here means depart or go away from the station.
So instead of just what time is the train, make it specific. Use what time does the train to Oxford leave, or when is the next bus to the airport. Adding next is very helpful.
Absolutely. Another useful phrase is asking about frequency. You might say, how often do the trains run on Sundays? Or how often does this bus come? This tells you if you'll wait a long time.
Let's put this into practice. Imagine you're at a bus stop. You see a sign, but you're not sure about the times. You want to go to the main library.
So you'd look at someone, maybe a bus driver or another passenger, and say, "Excuse me, what time does the bus to the main library leave?" Or to be even more direct, when's the next bus to the main library?
Exactly. You're specifying your destination, the main library, and asking for the time. A common answer might be, "It leaves in 10 minutes," or "The next one is at 3:30.
And if you just missed one, you might follow up with, "How often does it come?" This helps you decide if you should wait or find another way. Remember, it refers to the bus in this context.
Asking how often is key for understanding frequency. You'll hear answers like every 15 minutes or once an hour after 6 p.m. Always listen for those time phrases.
Great point, John. Knowing when is half the battle. But what about the other half? Once you know the schedule, you still need to pay to get on.
Exactly. This brings us to our second important tool, asking about fares and buying tickets. It's all about transactional language. You need to know how much things cost.
Right. The most common question you'll use is, how much is a ticket to? Or how much does it cost to get to? For example, how much is a ticket to the airport?
That's it. You're asking for the price. The person might tell you, "That's £5, please," or "It's €2 for a single journey." A single journey means one trip, not a return trip.
Another useful phrase is, "Can I buy a ticket on the bus?" Sometimes you can, sometimes you need to buy it beforehand. Or you might ask, "Where can I buy a ticket?"
Good one, Emma. Often you buy tickets at a machine or a ticket counter at the station. So knowing where to buy is just as important as knowing how much. Practice saying, "one ticket to," and then your destination. Okay, Emma, let's try it. Imagine we need to get to the city park. Excuse me, what time does the bus to the city park leave?
Let me check the sign. The next one leaves in about 10 minutes.
Perfect. And how much is a ticket to the city park?
It says here it's $2. Can I buy a ticket on the bus, do you know?
Yes, I think so. Sometimes you can pay with cash. How often do these buses come, by the way?
They come every 15 minutes during the day, so we won't wait long.
Great. That helps a lot.
See? In that little role play, we used what time does it leave and how much is a ticket?
And we also asked, can I buy a ticket on the bus, and how often do these buses come, to cover both schedules and fares?
Exactly. You see how those simple questions like what time does it leave and how much is a ticket make a big difference?
Now it's your turn. Your challenge for this week is to actually use these phrases. Don't just listen, try them out.
That's right. Next time you're near a bus stop or a train station, even if you don't need to travel, imagine you do. Practice asking, "Excuse me, what time does the next bus to the supermarket leave?"
Or try, how much is a ticket to the museum? You can even look up a local bus route online and practice saying the questions out loud to yourself.
Even practicing alone is helpful. Remember to use "excuse me" to start your question politely. It's a key phrase for getting attention in English.
Precisely. The goal isn't just to know the phrases, but to feel comfortable saying them. That's how you build confidence. Now, as you practice, you might find some things tricky. Let's talk about some common mistakes people make and how to avoid them. Good idea, Emma. One big mistake is not being specific enough. People might just say, "When is the bus?" Yes, exactly. Without a destination, the driver or person helping you won't know which bus you mean. Always try to add your destination, like, when is the bus to the museum? Right. Or even, how much is the ticket? When you mean, how much is a ticket to the airport? Be clear about where you're going. That's a crucial tip. Another common mistake is forgetting polite phrases. Starting with "excuse me" makes a huge difference. Don't just say "ticket to station." It sounds too direct. Yes. "Excuse me, how much is a ticket to the station?" is much better. Politeness opens doors, or in this case, helps you get answers quicker. And with fares, sometimes people confuse single journey with return ticket. A single journey is just one way. A return ticket means you go there and come back. So if you only want to go to the park, ask for a single ticket to the park. If you plan to come back, you'd ask for a return ticket to the park. Knowing these terms saves you time and money. It's all about adding those extra clear words. Being specific with your destination and ticket type helps avoid confusion. Wow, John, we've covered a lot today. So to quickly recap, what are the 3 most important things our listeners should remember?
Great question, Emma. First, always be specific and polite. Start with "excuse me" and always include your destination, like to the city park, when asking about buses or trains.
Exactly. Second, when asking about schedules, remember what time does it leave for departures and how often does it come for frequency. These tell you when to be there and how long you'll wait.
And third, for fares, always use "how much is a ticket to" and be clear if you need a single or return journey. Knowing these terms saves time and avoids confusion at the ticket counter or with the driver.
Fantastic summary. Now for your quick challenge for today, listeners. We want you to put these phrases into action right now, even if you're just at home.
That's right. Your challenge is to find a local bus or train route online. Imagine you need to travel to a specific stop on that route. Now, out loud, practice asking, "Excuse me, what time does the next bus to your destination leave?" And how much is a single ticket to your destination?
It might feel a little silly at first, but practicing out loud builds muscle memory for your tongue and brain. You've learned some incredibly practical phrases today, and we're so confident you'll use them well on your next adventure.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and you'll be navigating public transport like a pro in no time. Thanks for listening to the English Speaking School podcast.
Until next time, keep learning and expanding your English horizons.